My name is Linda Lacey. I'm Dean of the Graduate School at New Mexico State University. And in Part 2, I'm going to talk about how to apply to Ph.D. programs. For those of you who already have a master's degree, the application for a Ph.D. program is quite different. So don't think that you can apply to a Ph.D. program the same way you did for a master's degree program. Now, to get started, I want you to have some writing paper available. The first page, I want you just to list 5 or 6 research interests that you have. Just take a few minutes and just write down your research interests. You don't have to finish during this YouTube. On the second sheet, I want you to write down the types of skills that you wish to develop in a PhD program. You're going to have to think about the types of research skills that you want. If you're in clinical psychology, it could be survey research skills, it could be qualitative research skills, quantitative research skills, it could be different levels of statistics classes. I want you to write it all down. Now, on the third sheet of paper, I want you to just sit down and write down your research experiences. All that you've had as an undergraduate, and if you have a master's degree in your master's degree program, if it's been on the job, write down all of your research experiences. So now you have 3 different sheets of information. You've now narrowed down your research interests. Maybe you can select just 1 or 2 from that list, and then develop a literature review, and then seriously think about how and what you want to contribute to the creation of knowledge in that field. Second, think seriously about the skills that you need to develop. And then look at your research experience. Your research experience may give you some clues about additional skills you need to develop. Now I want you to start thinking about institutions. So when you look at programs, you want to look at the research of faculty. Does the research of faculty match your research interests? If it does, then you want to put that institution on your list. Now what I want you to do is, not just look at what the faculty are doing. Go and get some of their publications. Look at their journal articles. Look at their books that they've written. So when you develop a program statement, you want to talk about your research interests, the types of skills you want to develop at their institutions, and the faculty that you wish to study under. And I said faculty plural, because if you say you just want to focus on one faculty member and he has 5 or 6 PhD students he's already working with, he or she may or may not accept you. But if you talk about it 2 or 3 faculty at that particular institution, then they're going to pass your application around to several faculty to see who would like to take you on as a new PhD student. Once you've developed your program statement as part of your application, of course you're going to have strong grades, strong letters of recommendation, strong GRE scores or other standardized test scores if that's going to be required. I want you to think about visiting that institution so you can get a feel for the campus, you can get talk to some of the students, talk to some of the faculty to see whether or not you're a good fit. When departments are selecting PhD students, they look for the fit, the match of the student's research interests to that of the faculty's interests. And in many cases, if you're a good, strong applicant and you have a nice match with the program of study, you'll have a better chance of being accepted. So how do I finance my education? If you're in a PhD program, you're looking at 4 to 6 years of support. So as soon as you've been admitted into a program, you want to ask for fellowships and/or teaching and research assistantships. You also want to look for external sources of support, such as fastweb.com. You may want to talk to the financial advisor on the campus where you've been admitted to. And please check out our videos on how to finance grad education. Thank you.